Hey engineering fans! Welcome to a journey that's going to take us from the heart of the laboratory to the heart of the human body, and even to the heart of a mountain. Today, we're diving deep into the explosive, fascinating, and surprisingly life-saving world of nitroglycerin. Whether you're a science buff, a history lover, or just someone who likes a good story, you're in for a treat. Nitroglycerin, just saying the word, conjures up images of massive explosions, daring engineers, and maybe even a few wild-eyed scientists. But did you know this same substance is also a staple in medicine cabinets around the world? That's right. The very same chemical that can blast through solid rock is also used to save lives every single day. So, how does one tiny molecule have the power to both destroy and heal? How did it go from being a laboratory curiosity to a tool that shaped the modern world, and then to a medicine that keeps hearts beating? Let's break it down step by step. First, what exactly is nitroglycerin? Chemically speaking, it's a nitrate ester, a compound made by combining glycerin with powerful acids. But to the naked eye, it's a slightly yellow, oily liquid that looks pretty harmless sitting in a glass vial. Don't be fooled though. This stuff is one of the most sensitive explosives ever discovered. Imagine a liquid so volatile that the tiniest bump, a sudden jolt, or even a bit of warmth could set it off. That's nitroglycerin. It's the kind of chemical that demands respect, and a lot of safety gear. The process of making nitroglycerin is a delicate dance. You start with glycerin, a sweet, syrupy liquid you might find in soap or food. Then you carefully add nitric acid and sulfuric acid. The acids react with the glycerin and, if you're lucky and very, very careful, you end up with nitroglycerin. If you're not careful, you might end up with a big mess, or worse. The story of nitroglycerin begins in 1847 in the laboratory of an Italian chemist named Ascanio Sobrero. Sobrero was experimenting with ways to create new, powerful chemicals. When he mixed glycerin with acids, he created a substance that was far more explosive than anything he'd ever seen. The first time Sobrero made nitroglycerin, it exploded unexpectedly, injuring him and leaving him shaken. He realized immediately that he'd created something both incredible and incredibly dangerous. In fact, he was so alarmed by its power that he tried to keep his discovery a secret, fearing it would be misused. But secrets don't stay hidden for long in the world of science. Word of Sobrero's discovery spread, and soon other chemists and engineers were eager to unlock the potential of this new explosive. The news of nitroglycerin's power traveled fast, sparking curiosity and concern in equal measure. Some saw it as a dangerous curiosity, while others saw the potential for something revolutionary. Enter Alfred Nobel, a Swedish engineer, inventor, and entrepreneur. Nobel was fascinated by explosives and determined to find a way to harness nitroglycerin's power safely. He believed it could change the world, especially in construction and mining. Nobel's vision was bold: use nitroglycerin to blast tunnels through mountains, build railways across continents, and carve canals that would connect oceans. But first, he had to solve the problem of its instability. The journey wasn't easy. Nobel's own brother was killed in a nitroglycerin explosion, and many others lost their lives in accidents. But Nobel was relentless. He experimented with different ways to stabilize nitroglycerin, determined to make it safe enough for everyday use. In 1867, Nobel made his breakthrough. By absorbing nitroglycerin into a porous material called kieselguhr, he created a stable, manageable form of the explosive, dynamite. This invention changed everything. Suddenly, blasting tunnels, building railways, and carving canals became not only possible, but much safer and faster. Dynamite powered the construction of some of the world's greatest engineering marvels, from the Transcontinental Railroad to the Panama Canal. Civil engineering was transformed. Projects that once took decades could now be completed in a fraction of the time. The world was literally reshaped by nitroglycerin and dynamite. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. While nitroglycerin was making headlines as an explosive, another side of its story was quietly unfolding in the world of medicine. In 1879, a British doctor named William Morrell began experimenting with nitroglycerin as a treatment for chest pain, or angina. He discovered that, in tiny doses, nitroglycerin could relax blood vessels and improve blood flow to the heart. This was a game changer. For the first time, doctors had a powerful tool to help patients suffering from heart disease. Nitroglycerin became a mainstay in the treatment of angina, and it's still used today in pills, sprays, and patches. Think about it. The same chemical that can blast a mountain apart can also save someone from a heart attack. It's a perfect example of how science can turn danger into hope. So how does something so explosive become a life-saving medicine? The answer lies in the details: dosage and delivery. In large amounts, nitroglycerin is deadly, but in tiny, carefully measured doses, it becomes a powerful vasodilator, opening up blood vessels and easing the heart's workload. Pharmacists and doctors learn to harness nitroglycerin's power with precision. Pills, sprays, and patches deliver just the right amount to help patients without risking an explosion. Of course, working with nitroglycerin has always been risky. In the 19th century, entire factories vanished in explosions, and safety was a constant concern. Today, nitroglycerin is produced under strict safety standards, with advanced technology and rigorous controls. Whether it's being used to blast a tunnel or treat a patient, every step is carefully monitored. The story of nitroglycerin is a story of science at its most dramatic, of risk, reward, and the relentless pursuit of progress. It's about turning a dangerous substance into a force for good. Handling nitroglycerin still requires extreme caution. Workers wear protective gear, follow strict protocols, and use specialized equipment to minimize risk. The history books are filled with stories of accidents and disasters, but also of innovation and resilience. Each setback led to new safety measures and better technology. Alfred Nobel himself invented safer production methods and the detonator, making it possible to control explosions with precision. His inventions saved countless lives and paved the way for modern engineering. Today, nitroglycerin is made in high-tech facilities, with every precaution taken to ensure safety. In hospitals, it's administered by trained professionals who understand its power and its potential. Thanks to nitroglycerin and dynamite, we've built highways through mountains, tunnels under cities, and dams that tame mighty rivers. These projects have connected people, powered economies, and changed the way we live. And for millions of heart patients, nitroglycerin remains a trusted ally, a quick, effective way to relieve chest pain and prevent heart attacks. There's one more twist to this story. Alfred Nobel, the man who made his fortune from explosives, left his wealth to fund the Nobel Prizes, awards that honor achievements in science, literature, and peace. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? The inventor of dynamite is now remembered for celebrating peace and progress. It's a powerful reminder that even the most explosive beginnings can lead to something beautiful. Nitroglycerin isn't just an explosive or a medicine, it's a symbol of transformation. It shows us that with knowledge, care, and creativity, we can turn even the most dangerous forces into tools for good. The story of nitroglycerin is a story of balance, of risk and reward, danger and hope. It's a testament to the power of science to change the world one discovery at a time. So, what do you think? Did you know about nitroglycerin's double life before today? Are you surprised by how one substance can have such a dramatic impact on both engineering and medicine? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop your questions, comments, or even your own nitroglycerin stories in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. And if you're hungry for more world-changing inventions, check out the videos on your screen now. There's a whole universe of science and engineering waiting to be explored. Thanks for watching, and stay curious, fellow engineers. Remember, the next big discovery could be just around the corner.